Welcome to Portugal. We are off on an unforgettable Douro adventure with Scenic.
The Douro rises 900 kilometres to the west in Spain. It crosses the Portuguese border and then carves its way through 200 kilometres of arid hillsides and tight valleys to empty into the Atlantic just here at the port of Porto.
The Riviera, literally translated as riverbank, is where it all began, where the crowds continue to flock.
Does the whole city revolve around the waterfront, the riverfront?
Yes. Centuries before Christ, when the Romans arrived here and they built a port connecting with Rome, that was the beginning. So the oldest remains of Porto, they are all here.
Time to set sail on our Scenic spaceship, and our first stop is Guimarães, considered the birthplace of Portugal. The town's two main drawcards are its 1,000-year-old castle and the Ducal Palace, originally built as a manor house for the dukes of the time.
Whoa, a banquet room?
Banquet room. It used to be old banquets and feasts.
Yeah, and you get a lot of people in here, don't you?
Yes.
It's a lot of lunch at that table. And that's an amazing ceiling. That's like the hull of a boat.
A boat, yes. The boat builders used to make these ceilings.
We needn't be envious, as our own palatial hotel on the water, the luxurious Scenic Azure, is ready, waiting to glide us towards the next port of call.
Of all the hotel beds I've collapsed upon over the years, I doubt there's been one quite as sublime as this. I mean, this is a bed of pure genius. Not only does this remote offer the ability to manipulate and invert yourself into positions you never thought imaginable, the bed provides such a level of tranquility and contentment. The Zs descend like a torrent. You're out like a light in seconds. I mean, I have been sleeping the sleep of an all-conquering warrior. Like a hibernating grizzly with nothing left to grizzle about. It's like a feather on fleece.
If you can peel yourself away from all the joys that small ship cruising has to offer, the Douro Museum is just across the road from our docking point in Régua.
Where we are now, Régua, is this pretty much the beginning of the wine area?
Yes, we are quite in the beginning of what we call the wine country. Coming from Porto, this is where we actually enter the World Heritage site, more or less. So it's the World Heritage site by UNESCO is around 10% of all the area where we can make port, and it's the most representative of the hard work of men building all these huge terraces and planting the vines and the wine estates and the railway. It's all part of this area that we need to preserve because it's very unique.
The starting point for all great wines is a great vineyard, and Kinta Vineyard is revered as one of the best.
This looks like a very rugged spot to grow vines.
Yes, this is very old vines with 100 years, okay? Traditional vines. The space between the lines small, so what this means, the density of the vine small too. About the quantities here, unfortunately, we can have big quantities, but the quality here, it's always amazing.
Okay, so not a lot of grapes, but really good quality.
Yes, good quality.
And hand-tended, there's no machinery going in there.
No machines, exactly.
And you can be the judge of that yourself. Our included visit with Scenic does, of course, come with complimentary tastings.
So what do we have here?
So here we have the Croft Pink, the first rosé port wine in Old Douro Valley, created by the Croft company in 2008, so we can say it's a young wine.
Yeah.
This is a different wine, because generally people think port wine just one color, one aroma, one style. This is not so true, and this is a good example. Cheers. Good?
That is lively and fruity, isn't it?
Yes, completely.
Yeah.